Ladies and gentlemen, depending on who you are, you may have a favorite season. Maybe it's winter, maybe it's summer, maybe it's spring, or maybe it's fall. But there's one season that you're leaving out, and that is Nintendo Direct season. And we have a leak showing some stuff that may or may not be happening in the Direct, but some of these predictions are already coming true. So let's go ahead and break it all down. So saying there's going to be a Nintendo Direct isn't such a crazy thing to say. There's often Nintendo Directs in February. It's almost February. Now the real question is, what the hell is going to happen in this Direct? Because as of right now, we don't really know much information about this year for the Switch. So we're going to go over this leak that has already made some predictions that have came true so far. Before we get started, if you could, hit a like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. And Tuesday night and Saturday night, right here on YouTube, I stream. Come hang out. But let's get right into this video. So we have a leak over on Reddit, but the source is coming from 4chan. A lot of leaks come there. You know what else is crazy about 4chan? You can get a Nintendo Switch Direct leak, or you can get like a leak about UFOs. It's the craziest damn website of all time. So the reason why I would say this leak actually has some value, over on 4chan, they said something about Princess Peach Showtime features Cowgirl and Ninja segments. So this happened on the 17th. So like a week later, we got a trailer, and in the Princess Peach trailer, it showed Cowgirl and Ninja segments, which is a pretty specific thing to like leak out or predict. And it came exactly true. So that is the reason why I'm saying that there is some value in this leak. Here is what we have so far. Fire Emblem 4 Remake releasing in May. I didn't know what Fire Emblem 4 was off the top of my head, and I looked it up, and it's saying Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, and I believe, yeah, this came out on Super Nintendo. You know what's crazy is a lot of these games just hold up as they are. Could this work and be good? Sure. Fire Emblem is freaking massive now, so I think this would be a welcomed game if this is true. Donkey Kong Country is getting a new game for its 30th anniversary. I felt like this was going to happen as well. We see the Donkey Kong part of the Super Nintendo world. We see Donkey Kong be a big part of the Mario movie. We see the Mario and Donkey Kong game. And we haven't had a real Donkey Kong game in a long time. Like, we had Tropical Freeze on the Switch, but that was a Wii U port. Still a freaking phenomenal game, dude. If you have never played Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, it may be one of the best 2D platformers of all time. Like, I played it thinking it was just going to be another Donkey Kong game, and was pleasantly freaking surprised. And Funky Kong, dude, Funky Kong rules. Metroid Prime 2 Remastered. If this does come true, then that means 1,000,000% we will get Metroid Prime 3 Remastered. But it kind of makes me worried a little bit. Like, they released Metroid Prime Remastered in January of last year. So say they released Metroid Prime 2 Remastered in February, surprise drop of this year. Metroid Prime 3 wouldn't come out until what, 2024? 2025, and then Metroid Prime 4 would be Christmas 2025. And there's a lot of leaks saying that this game is already freaking done. Metroid Prime 4 is done. It's got a debut trailer being worked on right now. So if that is true, like, yes, that's cool, but that also means it's going to be a slow freaking rollout to Metroid Prime 4. Grezzo remake of the Zelda Oracle games. If that happens, I will lose my freaking mind. The past couple streams, people have been asking me what games I want to see, like, come from Nintendo, and I've been playing the Minish Cap lately, and I would love to see Minish Cap or Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons get remade the same way Link's Awakening has. The weird thing to remember, though, is the Oracle games and Minish Cap were developed by Capcom, not Nintendo. So I wonder how that would work. Like, do they still have a partnership? Would there be like new licensing? It just makes me curious. And then if that did happen, maybe Capcom would have some other games show up on the Switch or Switch 2 or wherever the hell this game would come from. But dude, that would be freaking amazing. That feel-good game is getting localized. What? Is that the name of the game? Famicom Detective Club returns as Nintendo Detective Club. 5 high school girls must solve vicious crimes that they are personally involved with. This is a pretty straightforward leak. Like, they're telling you the basis of the game and how it's going to work. So that is very, very like precise. So the Good Feel game, I didn't know what it was. The Good Feel game is Otagi Katsugi Mamita no Bakaru. So this is the game that they said is getting localized. This is another super precise leak. Like, to know something is getting localized is freaking crazy. This is something I've never even heard of. It kind of looks goofy as hell, but you can see that there is a Japanese version. Maybe this did super well in Japan, maybe some other regions as well, so it's time to localize it for here in America. I guess that wouldn't be the hardest thing to do right. You would just have to change words, like some of the narration, maybe new voice actors if there's any voice acting in it, but it's a game that's done, so it wouldn't be that much work for Nintendo. So if this did really well in Japan, I don't know what it is though. What the hell is it? It's kind of got like Animal Crossing visuals, kind of? I don't know. As much as this looks kind of cool, this isn't much for this year. And it's not saying that there won't be more stuff. This is probably the stuff that they know or that has actually been leaked out. This would probably be like a quarter of the Nintendo Direct. There's also going to be a ton of indie games. I'm hoping we get some information about Hollow Knight Silksong. That would be amazing. I don't know. What are we going to get? Probably some free-to-play stuff, some farming simulators. As much as of a joke as that is, that's always happens in every freaking Direct. You know what's crazy is I have this theory that COVID is directly responsible for all the farming simulator games that are coming out all the time. And the reason why I say that is because during COVID, there was Animal Crossing and it dominated. It came out at the perfect freaking time to come out. Everybody was stuck at home. All you could do was sit there and live out your world in this online game or this game or whatever. It became a massive hit. But because that became a massive hit, all these other companies were like, well, we want to make farming simulators now. And they are. But Animal Crossing, while it would have did good, don't get me wrong, it's a good game. It would have did good. It would have never got as big as it did if it wasn't for COVID. So COVID is directly responsible for farming simulator games that are coming out now. Just keep that in mind. That's my theory. We'll also get a release date for Paper Mario. I think we'll probably get a couple surprise drops. I feel like there's some stuff that's been being worked on behind the scenes. And hopefully we'll get some information about some big games coming out this year. If we see a lot of stuff saying fall 2024, like bigger games saying fall 2024 or something coming fall 2024, I think that would be alluding to the next Nintendo console. I absolutely 1,000,000% do not think we get any information at all about the Switch 2 in this. That will be its own event. Maybe they'll just say something coming soon at the end, but I highly doubt we see any information. We could see some color schemes, like from some of the buttons in the game, look a different color, and maybe that will allude to what the next Nintendo console looks like. But yeah, this is not a crazy leak. You know, normally there's leaks and you're like, okay, what the hell's going on here? This one doesn't look too crazy. This one looks super believable. I can see every single one of these coming true. So this is probably like the first Nintendo Direct leak I've ever been like, all right, we actually might have something here, especially since some of this has came true already with the Princess Peach stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this? Are you going to watch a Direct? Are you ready for some new stuff? Switch 2, what's going on here? Who the hell knows? Let me know down below. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you could. Once I get a little bit more followers on both of those, I will start posting daily gaming news on them. So follow would really be appreciated, but you guys know me. I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.